What's up, Natty Nation? It's your boy Kronk.
It's your boy Junebug.
And today we're reacting to Drake is Fake.
What do you mean by that?
BBL Drake. Let's see what this is about.
BBL.
Get into it.
Snap. I just got a BBL tummy tuck mommy makeover, and now you can see my abdominals.
What are you talking about, Coach Greg? What you talking about?
Coach
Mommy
Greg, and in
makeover.
today's video, Drake thinks we're all morons.
Drake
he
the
thinks
snake.
that we're idiots. He shows a photo of himself with the glaring six-pack. He looks like an old
no other muscle.
He-Man or perhaps a G.I. Joe figurine. And get this, I'm going to read what he says. I'm wide awake for the nights that separate the type of guy to get it till they get it right from the type who just type. He's trying to brag. Is this a flex? He's flexing his abs saying, hey, I put in the work. I'm not the type of guy that just types about shit. I go and get it done. And so
Dog got a
if
fucking
by
owl on
getting
his
it
chest.
done, he's referring to
More animals.
surgeries where you suck out the fat between the abdominals, essentially a BBL for your abs, then yeah.
You said a BBL for your abs.
Yo, he
Seems
said
like he got hit.
BBL.
His abs are implants.
No, Kendrick wasn't kidding.
That's wild.
BBL Drake. What was Rick Ross that said that shit, right? BBL Drake.
The
BBL
type who gets
Drizzy.
it done. But if you're trying to make it look like you put in the work, that you dieted, that you trained, you did your cardio, you did your crunches, we don't believe you. And so you're thinking, well, where's the proof? Okay, well, let's examine the abs.
When you go to the gym, your whole body goes to the gym, dude, not just your abs.
And so if you
Yeah.
only look at the six-pack, you're thinking, well, that actually looks kind of legit. It seems possible. The problem is, when you have abs that defined, the rest of your body also has some kind of definition. Drake, who for the
Typically, for like men, your center is where most of your fat goes. For most men, right? Of course, there's some, there's some outliers. Like me, I'm a little bit of an outlier. Most of my fat goes to my legs, but for most men, most of your fat goes around your center, and so it's a little hard to believe your abs are that defined where you see them like that. Like, damn, no filter, no nothing. That his upper body is so undefined. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just all odd.
most part appears to have 20 to 25% body fat would not be possible. Well, perhaps 1 in a million. You would have abdominals looking
dickhead.
like that, but would not have striations in the delts,
Oh,
perhaps
nah.
a bicep vein, some chest striations. Very unlikely that he did it while being natural. But let's really hone in on his obliques. Does anyone notice that there's a hole on the side of his obliques? Why is there a hole? Your obliques are right here to the side. Why is there something
He's
missing?
flexing.
A gap. Kind of like you have a gap in your teeth and there's a hole and it's like, why is there no white right there? Why is
He
there a
caught
glaring
him.
hole?
Chris
and so if
found
you look
out.
at the old G.I. Joe
Chris.
figurines, He-Man and so on, it kind of looks like that. Let's see a photo of Drake in the past. Now, look at his abdominals. You
But he's a
don't
funny
suddenly
person, bro.
target the fat loss from your abs. He has not lost a
He's about to
significant
throw
amount
up.
of body fat from that
He's
period
gonna
of
use a
time
Looney
until
Tunes
now. And
character,
so
bro.
why is he so much leaner in
bro,
the
I love Drake.
abdominals,
His music
but
is fire,
not as
but-
lean everywhere else? I mean, does he not look like a Hulk Hogan figurine? I mean, look at this guy. It's just simply
Dog
too
look like a Barbie
fake.
doll.
We have Rick Ross calling out. saying, is this a
Yo!
second time you're going through this
He said,
operation?
"Find your
Look at
abs."
fake abs
Second
last year.
time.
And so the only person that seems to be defending him is Nick Trilogy from Bodybuilding and BS. He's saying,
Rick
hey,
Ross can't seem to-
he's
you know,
proud of
I'm
his
fucking
abs,
big.
and I don't care where he got them. He should be showing them off.
He looks awesome.
But here's the thing. The reason we respect abs as men is because we know how hard it is to
Yeah,
get them.
it's an effort
We know
thing.
the amount of work that you put in. It's one thing to use Ozempic or a GLP, retatrutide, and so on, and it's another thing to simply suck out the fat. If you're taking a peptide to make you reduce your appetite, you're still perhaps putting in the work, you're
He didn't
doing your
even suck out the
cardio,
fat
you're
though.
lifting
But he got
weights and so
implants.
on.
He got
And
implanted
the
abs.
entirety of your physique, it's going to look better. To me, using a GLP like Ozempic and so on, it's not much different than someone who decides to use steroids, SARMs, peptides, IGF, MK, all
Pretty
that
much
stuff.
all it is, yeah.
You're using something foreign to the body.
Yeah, I mean, using gear, using peps, they're all PEDs. It's kind of the same bracket. I would argue that I think plastic surgery is a little bit disingenuous I think when it comes to fitness, like you can go and get plastic surgery and that's cool. But tell people you got plastic surgery. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh yeah, I've worked hard for this. You don't have abs because you don't work as hard as me and you got plastic surgery. It's fucked up.
You got surgery.
Yeah, like Judy, what if I was training you, right? And I was like getting on you about your diet. I want you to have abs. You got to lose weight, right? But I'm over here rocking some fucking BBL abs.
BBL.
Yeah, it'd be hard to respect me. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like,
man,
all right, like,
yeah,
like this guy don't get his head out of his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you do whatever you want. It's your life, but you can't be a dick to people when you know what I mean? This shit's fake. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just ironic.
Body to help you to reach your goals. And so whether you decide to do that or not, well, if it's legal, it's on you. But you're not going to get the same level of respect from other men if they know you got your physique through cosmetic enhancements. Even Phil Heath said, look, I'll train you. This is not how you do it. If you just get surgery to improve your abdominals, but you don't improve the rest of your body, it doesn't look good.
If he hit me up and was like, hey, what's it gonna take to to meet up here and there and go over everything? Not a problem.
The body, it's about looking aesthetic. It's about balance, symmetry, harmony between body parts. If you have amazing abs and everything else looks like garbage, well, it doesn't look all that good. How is this any different than the females who are getting the BBLs? The world has been calling out Drake saying, this looks bad. This is embarrassing. You don't have the self-awareness to understand that you're a joke.
It's in like the same realm, and honestly, in some ways, I would say it's worse because like you can get abs, like it's very doable. You know what I mean? Like, you could build a nice ass too. You know what I mean? You can, but at the same time, like I feel like I can understand getting a regular BBL a little bit more, just because that BBL look is not the same as how your legs are going to look. But with abs, like it just doesn't look better. Like objectively, like nobody, I don't think a single person is gonna look at this and be like, this looks more impressive and more physically appealing than like a naturally occurring six pack. I just don't think anybody's gonna agree with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
so
it's like, oh, you bought your way into getting abs. It's like it's not like appealing.
Junie, in your opinion, like, do you think this looks more impressive or no?
Honestly, no, because if it's he bought into it. It's like,
they don't even look like real abs. It looks fake.
It looks photoshopped. Not gonna lie.
But he got a hole in his fucking stomach, bro. That don't look right, bro.
It's right here. It's like
I'm saying,
and then it's kind of like in the middle. You can kind of see like where his tattoo
right here. You see that?
And then look where his tattoo is right here. Look right here. It kind of looks like he's cut. Like he put a sticker of an ab over his tattoo.
It just don't look right. You know what I mean? Like it looks butched. Like it does not look good. It's like it looks botched. Like I don't know, man. Me personally,
and you can tell too, because like look at his arms too. It's like it's not even like. But he works on.
He should have and that's another thing. Like if you're gonna get plastic surgery that makes you look like you're fit, please
look fit at least.
Look fit everywhere else. Try your best. You get a BBL. You want to get fake abs. Please work out the rest of your body. Work out the parts around it, and especially, and try to develop something to at least try to make it look believable.
It's crazy too, because a lot of girls, they get BBLs and then they start hitting the gym, start hitting like the ass machines and stuff, and it's like, I've been working on this for a minute. And it's like,
And please, like if you're going out there and you're getting plastic surgery to look good, don't go out there being a fitness guru trying to teach people how to train to look like you. That is like the worst thing. Ass. It's just unethical, man. It's like, it's already bad when people are taking like PEDs trying to train people, and they're just like, take PEDs to look like me. And it's like, okay, well, that's not exactly a good, there's ways to look like that without telling people to go take drugs. You know what I mean? They probably shouldn't do that either. But like really like plastic surgery, and then they want to go and train people and be like, you want to look like me? All you got to do is eat like this. And it's like, bro, like you're on freaking SARM, peptides, gear,
and honestly, you
plastic surgery. Like what the fuck?
And honestly, not too bad, like creepy way, but you can tell when someone, got like a BBL and stuff. Like you can tell like from natural.
It doesn't look natural at all. It doesn't. It's not where like natural fat placement would typically be. It's not. Muscle doesn't form in that manner. Like nothing about it looks real. The same thing with the abs. It just looks odd. And like I said, it's your life. Do whatever you want to do, but be honest with yourself. Be honest with people. Especially if you're in an industry where your physique literally is your business, right? Like you're selling yourself. Like your performance and your physique is what people are buying. They want to look like you. Be genuine. Don't go and get all this stuff done and then tell people that they can look just like you if all they do is eat this, I don't know, weird diet you got going on or some fad thing that you have going on. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of them do. They try to sell you like gimmicky shit to look like them, and it's like it's not gonna get you like that because they're on a bunch of stuff. They have plastic surgery. It's just disingenuine.
This is embarrassing. To the same extent, it's very comparable to females who get those massive BBLs. They have huge booties, but they have stick legs to go along with it. And
stick
so
legs,
it
yep.
doesn't
Look like ants
right.
walking around. A bunch of ants walking around the gym.
Add to that, the fake lips. It looks like they have a pair of hot dogs on their faces. And people just don't like them. And so women are thinking, no, but men, they like a big booty. Yeah, they do. Not denying it.
Yeah, they
so
do.
No shit.
Implant or BBL, it's not going to have the same impact as if you got it through hard work.
Everyone pointing the finger at Drake for supposedly getting this ab incision.
And you got to understand that people appreciate a good story. You know, they like to see effort and growth, right? Progression. You know, people don't like to see you go and get some work done and instantly look like a model. You know, they want to see they like to see you work for and struggle. I want to hear why. You know, what was your reason? What led you to this? And you know, what did you have to overcome to get to this point? Like that's what they want to see more so than just the fact that you have abs, right? Or the fact that you have a nice BBL booty. You know, like I want to know, like, you know, what did it took you to get there? What did you have to do that was different than everybody else that made you like this? You know, what was the process? Not just the end result.
Like the Drake song, baby girl, let me see. Let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl.
You know what I mean? Like, but that's what makes people enjoy it, you know? It's not just about the appearance thing. There's a lot about it that's more of a mental aspect. It's more of a, you know, it has a lot to do with just like the story behind it, you know? People like to see that. People like to see people overcome things, you know?
It's like you can, because you can also ask them like, oh, like what can I do to, you know, overcome this and stuff like that. And it'll help, you know, the person when they want to, you know, overcome their journey and everything too. So it's like, it's better too with that. Because you're actually telling them a story that's true and you're not like, oh yeah, I bought this shit. And they're not going to look at you the same. Like, oh yeah, you're, you know, you bought it.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't, you know.
You can't justify it.
I can't justify it.
See what he got going on
Procedure
here.
done. And guess what? Who gives a
Turk?
His abs phenomenal now.
Who gives a Turk?
Who gives a Turk?
Who gives a Turk?
Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody does, right? And like I said, the exact reason I said, you know, people like honesty, people like genuine people, you know, authentic. They don't like you being disingenuine and lying to their face, telling them that you did something and you didn't. Nobody likes that. It's lame.
Boo.
Boo. They're just being honest. It's lame. You know what I mean? If you can't do something, all right, cool. You know, you try your best, whatever. People will respect it. They will respect the effort, and they respect the honesty when you fail to do something. It just is what it is. But if you lie about the way that you did it or how you went about it, nobody likes that. Nobody likes that, man. It's lame. Nobody likes liars. Nobody likes people being disingenuine, dishonest, and deceiving them. Nobody likes being deceived, being played the fool. Nobody likes that. You know what I mean? It's just being honest. So, you know, to Drake, if you want to get trained, you want to make some effective gains, I suggest that you, I mean, you're a very rich man. You have a lot of money. You have access to every resource in the world. I mean, sheesh, man. If anybody, you should be able to go and afford getting abs. I mean, you could afford somebody cooking your meals and giving you the meal prep. You don't even got to prep it yourself. You can afford trainers to tell you exactly how to train and what to do and do it the shortest way possible. Even if you were too lazy for that, I know for fact you could definitely get some access to some PEDs that'll get you there pretty quickly, and it'd probably be more respectful than this option, to be quite honest.
Or just, you know.
And not to mention he has access to the best trainers in the world. I mean, they're all offering to train him.
Hit up Natty Nation. We'll get you right.
We'll train you, man. I'll get you right, Drake.
See? You see that? Right here?
Right here? Hit us up. We'll get you right.
We got you, man.
We'll get you right. But if not, it's cool, man. Respectful, you know? Just understand nobody's going to respect the BBL abs.
Everyone that I know. I haven't spoken to anyone, trust me, everyone wants me to do this video. I haven't spoken to a single person that respects the abs that he's got. He looks better before. To me, standing by the beach with those abdominals looking realistic, and he's actually, in my opinion, actually looking at it right now, I think he was leaner back then than he is now. And so you can't just
Yeah.
let yourself go and get abdominal etching, implants, whatever, and think that you're going to look better. You look worse.
His abs look phenomenal now.
They
Hence,
don't look
that's why he
phenomenal.
was
They look
confident
horrible.
enough to post the selfie.
And so was he confident enough to post the six-pack or too delusional to understand that he's going to get a lot of hate? Sometimes people are either narcissistic or just morons, and they don't realize that what they're going to do if they post that and talk about it is actually get hate. And perhaps he wants the hate. And so perhaps he's just so high up. I don't care. I'm going to show my abdominals knowing everyone's going to make fun of me. And because I'm Drake, I don't care. And if that's the case, well, good for him. He doesn't get impacted by the opinions of sheep because, well, he's a wolf. Well, if that's the case, bravo. But I'm going to suggest to the rest of you that you don't copy this, that if you think that you can just get these surgeries.
Greggy's yapping again.
I mean, if you really want those abdominals, and hey,
Now, hold up, though.
why not just put in the work? I mean, if you really want
Is that
those
him?
abdominals,
Yeah.
and hey, maybe it's too hard. Maybe watching
That was back
Coach
in the
Greg
day.
videos and getting my cookbook, you can do.
All right, Greggy,
Okay.
we're not doing this.
Is when you post the photos of
I'm tired of looking at Drake.
abdominals, say, or perhaps he's on
What's going on over here?
and said, look, and he showed a photo of his abs and said,
He looks a lot
"I've
better here."
locked in for the last 3 months. Maybe he's on Ozempic. Perhaps he's on GLP, or perhaps he's on.
Okay.
All right, Greggy.
Now with this Turk shit
All right,
again.
here we are. We're in the part of the video where Greggy's just yapping about his promotions. All right, here it is. You think Drake looks better with BBL abs or with his real abs?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Cause damn, hold on, let me speak my mind.
I don't know, Judy.
Let me speak my mind.
Good.
At the same time, it's good that he has the abs. That BBL abs look pretty good. But if it was more natural, if it was more naturally enhanced, not performance, like more like getting surgery or anything. If he didn't get that and became a little bit leaner, it'd be much better. Get that cut. He could probably both get that cut.
I'm gonna say, boo, the BBL. Get rid of it. I think he looks a lot better naturally. I think it looks a lot better. Even if he was on PEDs, it would have been a way nicer appearance. I think he chose literally the worst option for increasing his physical appearance. I just really think nobody's gonna respect it. And being somebody of his status, it drags a lot of unnecessary attention. And people are gonna look and notice. So I don't think it was a good idea. And with that being said, it's your boy Kronk
It's your boy Junebug.
and his Natty Nation, and we'll see you next week.
BBL Drizzy.
BBL
Drizzy.